Hello everyone and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer Bailey. Today we're going to be testing out the L'Oreal Exfoliating and Refining Treatment Mask. And the photo that you just saw was created by GMC Photo Editing. Please check out her link down below. So I'm going to show you my applying this mask. That is what the mask looks like right there in the packaging. So I'm going to show you that. And then I will show you as well what it looks like in the jar. It takes a moment to get into the box, which can be frustrating at times, but it is a red color. It is with red clays, or red algae, plus 3 clays. So it has this little pull tab at the top that I pulled off, and it is a thicker consistency than some other clay masks that I have used. It has a gritty texture. And beware for those that do have sensitive skin, as this can tingle and burn. I could see someone with really sensitive skin not being able to use this because of the feeling it has. But it is very rough. It is a lot more rough than, say, the St. Ives Apricot Scrub or many other scrubs I've ever used, actually. It is very abrasive, it seems like. Whenever I even went to take it off, it was abrasive as well. But I'm going to let you watch my do this, and I will be back with you in just a moment. I've got that on right now, and I'm going to go ahead and go wash it off. Then I'll come back and we'll talk about it and see what I think. See what my opinion is of this mask. Hey everyone, I went ahead and washed off the mask. I believe I got it all off. Might still have some in the hairline, but that's okay. So this was the L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask, Exfoliate and Refine Pores one. Now, I'm going to attempt to read this. I don't have it blown up on my tablet or whatever. You can pause it if you want to read that for yourself. Because the small black text that's not bold is very difficult for me to read. As I stated in my review of the charcoal mask, it is difficult to read this print. So, let's go through and see what we can tell about the effects. Immediately, skin texture appears refined. Well, even looking at myself in the mirror that I have over to the left-hand side of me, the right-hand side of the camera, I believe. You know, it does look better. And forgive any noise you hear. My dogs are playing behind me and downstairs, whatnot. So, and then pores are visibly minimized. It seems like that is the case for me. It feels like this stuff really cleaned out my skin better than the other ones I've tried. Dead cells, dirt, and oil are removed from the skin, which basically I just said that it seems like my skin is a lot cleaner, a lot smoother actually, but I'm a big fan of exfoliant, so that makes a difference as well. Skin looks smoother. Yeah, it does. Now there's still some areas that I wasn't all that smooth in the first place, like up here on the forehead and over here, but it did get some of the rough patches where I have scabs and whatnot. It did get those off. Now, over time, imperfections are less visible. Skin feels as though it can breathe better. And the skin is healthier looking and more beautiful. To me, that's the same thing as the other one said, and honestly, the other two, I didn't see that big of a difference. So, but powerful blend of clays and red algae. It's supposed to draw out buildup of impurities, dirt, and oils, which it did that. Unclog and tighten pores. Compared to the other two, my face does not feel nearly as tight. This one here even though it is an exfoliant, the one that I just did, even though it is an exfoliant, it doesn't seem to dry me out as much as the charcoal one, which I did first, and I will link this. If you click that info button above the eye, then you will be able to see the previous review of the charcoal one. And that one did really tighten my face up quite a bit. Now this one is more gentle, I feel, even though it is an exfoliant. Now the eucalyptus one, it still tightened up my face quite a bit. And I also have a review for that, and I will leave it above too, if you click that info button. So both of those did a great job at tightening my skin, but it was maybe too tight. Now this one is a comfortable tight, not a so tight it feels like my skin can't breathe type tight. So I highly recommend this one for anyone that wants an exfoliant, that wants an exfoliating mask, or even a good, 5-minute deal. This is supposed to be 10 minutes, but I'd say 5 to 10 minutes, and you're good to go with this. Because the longer it stays on, the better it feels, really, for me. It wasn't harsh, it didn't feel like it tightened up or anything. Whenever I was done, I was able to talk freely without feeling like my face is going to collapse or whatever because it's so tight. So I highly recommend this one for anyone that loves a good exfoliating mask. This is even better than, say, the St. Ives face wash, because this really does get every bit of dirt, it felt like, out of my skin. So I highly recommend that. So if you would like, I will try to leave a link down below to the Amazon website with this mask. And I hope that you check it out and let me know what you think. Have you tried either the red clay, the eucalyptus, or the charcoal? Have you tried any of these, and what did you think? Which one did you prefer? Let me know down below. So I thank you so much for subscribing, if you have subscribed. And I do hope that you will subscribe and also follow us on our social media sites. And I hope to see you real soon.